for agreeing to meet with me here today. I'm glad that we could have a little bit of time to discuss our possible futures together. And I think I could bring a lot to the table for you and to help you guide your future at this point in your life. And I think that doing it.
Well, I don't know that I need much guidance, but I do appreciate your help getting a worthwhile competitor.
Well, I can do that for sure. I mean, I already brought you Marina. I'm very disgusted on the way that the match ended.
Yeah. I don't know that you have much pull with the referees.
Well, I
We
am
need-
the female commissioner, but no, the referees, especially that Adam, you get what you get with him. He's not the best.
I guess, it's hard to find good help anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Very, very true when it comes to that. But I have told Joe the direction that I am requesting that the women's division go in. And me as commissioner, I'm going to shake it up quite a bit. And I will not stop until I get you a worthy competitor, because in my eyes, and no matter what the fans' eyes and all the people that saw the match when it appears on YouTube will understand that you are still the reigning champion.
There was no dropping of the belt. There was a dropping of a Joe.
Yes, there was a dropping of a Joe.
But no dropping of the belt. And I am still a bit disgusted with the referees' decision making. They need to stay out of the match. And we need to work on that. But getting a worthwhile opponent. Thank you. I'm happy with your work so far.
And that's not going to stop. That's going to continue to just get better and better and better.
Now, what I expect, though, you, Miss Paradise, should not request anything of Joe. You, Miss Paradise, the commissioner, need to direct Joe. Let him know what's good for him and his company. There should not be a choice or an option or a plan B. For the women's division, there needs to be someone in control.
That, I did not mean to mislead you, but that is exactly how it was presented to Joe. Especially after everything that happened to you that evening. He understands that I am in control of the women's division, and I say what goes. Just because you don't have the belt does not mean that it is in somebody else's hands.
It is still my belt.
Yes.
It is not in my possession, much to my chagrin, but it is still my belt, my title.
We are on the same page with that. Absolutely on the same page with that. It's still your title. You have not been beaten, and you did not leave it willingly. You did not drop it and say, I don't want it. You were basically deprived of your championship that night.
Agreed.
So from this point forward, we've got to do what's best for our champion, which is you. And I know that you, under no circumstances, would ever represent the TWA in a negative way. You're a great champion. It's just that I understand how hard it is to work with them sometimes, and I know what it's like.
They bring me nothing but children, nothing but disappointments, nothing that is worthy of my talent, my reputation, or my family name. And I am greatly disappointed with them as a whole, this organization, Joe in particular. So in saying that, I am entrusting you. Now, we do not have the best of histories, but you proved last night that in a tough situation, for some reason, you had my back, and I appreciate that. You have proven yourself in this organization that I can trust you, which does not come easy. And
it's going to be hard for me to trust you, like on the same token, but I can guarantee you can trust me. Even though we have been in different chapters in our life, seeing things through different eyes, we are finally on the same page. And going forward, I can assure you that you can trust me to have your back and to watch out for you.
You do
100%.
You do not want to disappoint me
No, I do not. And
And
I am very, very pleased with our relationship at this point. Very pleased.
I believe we can have a working relationship at this point, as long as we're both clear. You don't want to disappoint me or the family.
No, I do not want to disappoint the family.
I believe
Yes.
this can be a good situation for the both of us.
I absolutely do not want to disappoint the family. And I want you to know that we're going to get this done. And we're going to shake up not only TWA wrestling, but the wrestling women's division in general.
Around Florida and maybe the world.
Absolutely. Cheers.